So one of the first projects you put out was 17 Reasons.
Right.
And let's go to 17 Reasons back then. How'd it do when you put it out?
17, I mean, it did great. The shit flew off the shelf. I couldn't hold on to them.
So who was featured on it?
We had Mac Dre, Cool Nut, Messy Marv, JT the Bigga Figga, San Quinn, Louis Logue, Mousy, 11-5, Andre Nicotina, Baby Bash, 11-5, okay. Cool Nut, Ballhead Rick, Selsky, Be Legit. Ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, look.
Big Mac.
Let's say this. On the 17 Reasons, why you named it 17 Reasons?
Well, we had they had a sign on 17th Street in the Mission District that said 17 Reasons.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I got that from that sign. And, you know, it just was, it stood out. Plus, you know, the reason 17 in the clip, you know, 16 in the clip and one in the chamber for the gun.
Well, that's cool.
You feel me? So it just kind of went well. And when I said it and I seen it, it just meshed well with what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
17 Reasons.
Yeah. Plus, out of that time, the Latin artists that we was pushing, Mousy, you know, representing for the Mission District. So it was, you know, it just matched for everything we was pushing. You know?
All right, peep. So how did you get Be Legit, Mac Dre, and all these guys on your album?
I was at that time I was working with Chuck, who was when I first started, it was called Savage Management, and he's the person who basically introduced me into the music industry. And he's also now he is the manager for Nick Cannon.
For Nick Cannon right now.
Yeah, right now. Charles Kelly. You feel me?
And
Shouts out.
And he helped you start. He helped you get.
He introduced me into the music business. Basically, we both became Godfather at the same time to the same godson. And I basically had a bunch of money. I'm sitting in a motherfucking drug program. I had a bunch of bread just sitting there, and I'm like thinking, okay, I was gonna start a Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? And I had met him. I forgot, you know, through my cousin, and we started chopping up. He said, man, you know, invest in this rap shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, okay, you know, I always like music, but you know, so I made my first couple songs with him, you know, and the first 2 songs I was addicted. I made 2 songs of seeing how the studio worked out. I had no idea, talking about no idea how you make a record. Now, you know, there's a studio, you gotta buy these big ass reels.
Yeah.
They huge reels. At that time they had the 442s, you know, or you had to buy the little reels with, you know, long story short is, I didn't even know that they came like that. Anyway, you know, we made the first few songs, and you know, then we started coming up with the concept we're gonna make a compilation, and we started getting into the compilation, and he actually introduced me to a few of the key artists in the Bay Area, and got me going and got me on my journey. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, with the help of San Quinn at the same time, and JT the Bigga Figga, you feel me? They all pretty much were the circle I was working with: Messy Marv, JT. San Quinn.
All right, let's say this. I want to talk about a couple of artists you work with. Maybe you can tell me some stories.
I got stories, man.
I see JT the Bigga Figga. He all over Africa now, right now.
JT keep doing it. JT
was putting out movies. He was this, that.
Yeah,
he been a hustler like that.
He always been. Ever since I met Jay, from we was young. You know what I'm saying? He just was very. A visionary, and he saw it, he made it happen, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he man, it's a Frisco hustler right there, you feel me?
All right, let's say Mac Dre. How did you meet Mac Dre?
Mac Dre, we met at Johnny Z's studio, and that was through Chuck, and they was working on the Rompilation too, so we went up there, and that's where I met Coolio the Underdog, Mac Dre, Kilo. That was the very first time I met Kilo too. And I'll never forget Dre. When we first met him, he, you know, it wasn't like he you know, he just got out the penitentiary, so he was still on penitentiary mode. You feel me? So you know, we didn't get to warm up until like the next time we seen him. You feel me?
Yeah.
And to develop our relationship further, he was just kind of like he was ready to go. He was making his money with me that day, but you know, he was still on. He was, you know, you could still see that that penitentiary still.
So you
rubbed
had
off
them
if you look
coming
at it.
in to do some songs. Just
Yeah.
come in and record with you.
Record with us, yeah.
How many songs Dre did the first day?
He did 2 songs.
All right. How many you end up doing with Mac Dre?
I think total, we've done 4 or 5 songs.
Okay, so let's say this. Mac Dre, his company was the Thizz?
Thizz Entertainment, yeah.
Okay, so how did you become Thizz Latin?
So in 2007, right after Dre died, Kilo had came to me in Miami. They gave me a phone call and it was like, you know, we want you to do the same thing you did with 17 Reasons. Keep in mind, this was 10 years. So we had 96, we had started, 97, let me say 97, really 96, but 97 we came out 17 Reasons. 10 years later, Mac Dre had passed away like a year earlier, I believe, and or not real early, it was like real close to that time. Anyway, 2007, 17 with a Thizz was a compilation, and Kilo in Miami was like, man, look, we gonna give you the studio. You got access to all our producers. You got access to all the rappers on Thizz. We just want you to bring the Latin aspect to the game. Be on top of it. You can have everything and just push the way you push.
So they gave it to you.
They gave it to me.
They just knew you was the one though.
They gave it to me. I mean, I don't know if they knew I was the one. I'm still working at being the one.
You know what I'm saying? They had to know that, you know, like they've been thinking thinking about trying to cross it over.
I mean, Kilo did tell me, like when I remember when we was talking to Kilo, he was just like, man, that he had told me that 17 Reasons helped out Mac Dre a lot. Like right when he got out that CD, actually it helped out their whole career, shows, just everything, just to get it cracking right out the gate. And that him and Mac Dre, like, you know, that Mac had a lot of love for him. You know what I'm saying? Can
you tell me this? Peep this. I got a picture of Mac Dre hanging up in my office. Mm-hmm. And I got it because I'm a big hip-hop music fan. Mm-hmm. And the people in the Bay and all over the hip-hop industry, they show Mac Dre the utmost respect. Like, he got crazy respect.
Yeah.
But tell me this. Tell me a good reason for why I got him hanging on my wall. Can you tell me something good about Mac Dre that make me know that's why he hanging on my wall?
That he was a real motherfucker.
Mac
he
Dre
was the real cat. The way he was, it was what it is. He was a real motherfucker. It wasn't nothing phony about him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was at the same. He was a good motherfucker, but he was a real motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't fucking with no fugazi ass, imitation ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was with the shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I'll never forget. Like when he died, I woke up and I heard on KMEL. Well, I had told him last time because you know I had Mac Dre and Kilo. I was right before DJ Screw died. Yeah. I got them together, and I was gonna have DJ screw down the whole Mac Dre catalog.
So you was linking DJ Screw up with Mac Dre?
Yeah, I hooked it up. It was happening. DJ Screw passed away.
Oh. Well, so y'all never heard it?
We never did it. We couldn't. We was just in the process of getting all Mac Dre CDs, getting it all down there to the south, and Screw had passed away.
Well, let's go after 17 Reasons. You came out with what?
18 with a Bullet. 18 with a Bullet came out.
What that mean? Oh, 18 with a Bullet.
18 with a Bullet.
Oh,
but then you got the oldies 18 with a Bullet. So kind of like, you know, we did a little bit of, you know, we were still on the 17 Reasons.
Yeah.
We got 18 with a Bullet, kind of keep it in the ammunition territory, but then at the same time, you know, keep it with the OG, you know.
He was on some gangster shit.
Yeah. You know,
real gangster shit.
So that motherfucker came out, man. I'll never forget coming out of creative music. And man, all I seen was on Mission Street, and I come out of creative music. He had passed away, R.I.P. And that was the owner. That's like one of the original mom and pop stores that had, one of the last mom and pop stores actually in San Francisco that closed down. And Joe had ran it. But anyways, R.I.P. man. I came out of creative music, get on Mission Street, and man, I remember hearing 18 with a Bullet, the actual song by 11-5, just. I was hearing cars up and down the block just playing that song though. Just like 3 cars going in. I'm like, I'm hearing my shit, but it's the same motherfucking song. But that first song was so hard.
So who was featured on this?
That was 11-5 and Mr. Key. That was the song that found Mr. Key, and we signed him to Black and Brown Entertainment. that song right there, 18 with a Bullet. You feel me? So, you know, that kicked off. Then we had a bunch of that motherfucking album just smacked. People, you know, some people like 18 with a Bullet more, people like 17 Reasons. Yeah. 17 Reasons ultimately is the classic, it's the first, it's the granddaddy. Yeah. But 18 Bullets is right there with it, you know.
Do you mind telling us how many records they sold?
Well, 17 Reasons were almost at 400,000 right now, and I believe 18 with a Bullet was like at 366,000 SoundScan.
Damn.
And they still going, but it ain't going like how.
So you like almost at 1 million sold?
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah, but it's took in what 20 years.
But that's cold, though.
You know. So the first 10 years we was fucking them up. You know.
You gotta think though, these guys not selling records. You know, like Pete, to sell a record, somebody had to go to the store to buy it. Mm-hmm. These guys not even doing 100,000, and they can do it on their phone. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You selling 400,000 copies. You made 400,000 people get up and go to FYE or something.
There's a lot. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Doing that though, there's still a lot of we still got out there and hustled. I mean, we was out there.
And hand to hand. So let's do this. Let's just talk about what you're doing right now. What you got coming out right now?
Okay, so right now it's my 20th year, and I'm working on 17 Reasons.
Reloaded.
Ooh, that's what it's. Reloaded, my nigga. You dang. Oh, you just gave me that.
We back.
17 Reasons Reloaded. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, you just gave me that. Okay, I like that. 17 Reasons Reloaded, man.
Come on.
So, and we're doing 17 with a Thizz Volume 2. Mm-hmm. So that's 10 years. Look at your 17 Reasons was
20.
17 with a Thizz was 10. Mm-hmm. So we're doing 17 with a Thizz Volume 2. That's what you was. You didn't heard the other music. Yeah. So I got some hits on there. The 17 Reasons is coming out right now. So with 17 Reasons, I'm coming out. Each song got its own album cover. So I'm busting out all the singles. Then I'm gonna wrap it up about June, and you're gonna get the whole album, but a new album cover. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I'm mesmerizing and hypnotizing everybody with these 17 Reasons. This cover, that cover. They gonna see 17, 17, 17, and then we're gonna come with the grand finale where you can get all the songs on the one album.
Oh yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And maybe I might just throw a bonus, the original in there. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see.
Stay at it, man. Gutter TV. You gonna be big, man. For real. Follow me, man. Subscribe. For real. Yeah.
You gonna be big. Yep. Straight up. You gonna be big. Gutter TV. You gonna be big. Straight up. And that's how that